Well, hello everyone, George Ramblin' Man here. Hope everybody's doing well. Well, what have we here? Has George Ramblin' Man finally bought himself a new motorcycle? Well, as you can see, the answer is yes, I have. And for those of you that are familiar with Harley-Davidson, you'll recognize this right away as a Heritage Softail Classic, and that's what I bought. I'm going to give you a little short walk around on it today, kind of show you a few of the upgrades that I've done, and just give you a little bit of, just give you a chance to see what the bike looks like. I'll do some more riding videos pretty soon and give you my impressions of how I like it out on the road, but that'll be coming soon. But anyway, just let me give you a little short walk around here. This is the 2020 model. I got a pretty good deal on a leftover 2020. You know, all the 2021s are in now, and the dealers are trying their best to get rid of the 2020s, and I took advantage of that and got a pretty good deal. Bought it at Killer Creek Harley-Davidson in Roswell, Georgia. And one thing about living in a big city, I live in the Atlanta metropolitan area, there's probably 6 or 7 Harley-Davidson dealers that are within, say, 40 or 50 miles from my house. So I had a nice choice, but I really wanted to deal with Killer Creek Harley-Davidson in Roswell because they're closest to my house and just more convenient as far as servicing goes, warranty issues. And I've been in there and talked to them before. They're nice people. So I really wanted to deal with them, and I did. I really decided to buy a new bike last year. I guess it was probably late summer, early fall, and I thought, well, you know what? I like the Heritage Classic, and I kind of homed in on that one as the bike that I wanted. And I'll do a video in the future and kind of go through the decision-making process on how I came to decide this was the bike for me and other bikes I might have considered. But so I started looking around, and I thought, well, the new Harleys usually come out in September, October, so I'll just wait and see if the 2021s have any new colors, any new features that I might like. And I don't want to buy a 2020 and then have the 2021s come out and say, oh, I wish I had that one. So that's what I decided to do, and of course the 2021s didn't come out until a couple of months ago due to the coronavirus deal. I guess the plant shut down and they delayed the 2021 model launch. So I just cooled my heels. The 2021 models came out. I looked at the Heritage. They're exactly the same as the 2020 models with the exception of the tank badge and the different colors you could get. So I thought, you know what, there's nothing in the 2021 models that no colors really stuck out to me that I thought would be something that I would like. So I said, well, I'm just going to see if I can find a good 2020 model left over at some dealer and see if I can get a good deal. And I did, and I watched the websites for the various dealers around town, and Killer Creek Harley-Davidson got this 2020 model on their floor. They put an ad on their website and said special deal. So I came home from work at lunch one day about 2 weeks ago. I told my wife, I said, today might be the day I pull the trigger and get myself the new bike. And she said, well, good luck. So I took off. I got on the old Suzuki Boulevard. I took off down to Killer Creek and ended up buying this one. The buying experience was good. Of course, we had to go back and forth on a few things to get to a good number. And one of the things that I was able to do was get some options thrown in, some accessories thrown in that they put on the bike for me as part of the whole negotiated deal. And just a little tip: if you're buying a new bike and you get to a point where maybe you just can't get, even the dealer just can't seem to agree on a number, throw out the fact is, hey, look, maybe I'll go with your last offer here, but could you put this, or this on the bike for me? And that's what I did. So he said, well, what do you want? And I said, well, here's a few things I definitely want. I want the engine guard. I don't know why Harley sells these touring bikes without the engine guards, but I put this black engine guard on. I considered for a brief time the lower mustache model that you put your feet up on, but I didn't like the way that looked. So I just got this black engine guard, crash bar, whatever you want to call it, and they ordered that and put it on. All the parts that they had to order, it took a week or so to get them in, but they came in last week and I rode down to the dealer and they put it all on. So I got the crash bar. Another thing I got was new grips and new mirrors. The mirrors on the stock model are chrome, and I like the black look, so I got these new Dominion mirrors and the matching Dominion grips. I really like these grips. They're kind of knobby. They have a really good feel to them, and I went ahead and bought myself the matching Dominion gas cap cover, fuel cap, the fake one on the left and the real one on the right here. I'm kind of 50-50 on those. Maybe the chrome ones look a little bit better, but I got them on there and put them on there anyway. And the last thing I got the dealer to do was to upgrade the lights on the bike that weren't LED to LED. As I walk around the front of the bike, one of the great things about these Heritage models is they come with LED headlamp and driving lights, and you really can't see them here, but here, let me just turn it on. I don't know how much what you'll be able to see in this light here, but they're really bright. And but the turn signals were not LED, so I got the dealer to throw in these Custom Dynamics Pro beams. They're very bright. When you're riding down the road, they're lit up as like another set of driving lights, very bright. And when you go to the turn signal, they turn yellow, and they're really good. I mean, it's just a real upgrade, I think, to the whole thing. And you can see now with the turn signal going on, they're yellow. Then going back to the rear of the bike, there was nothing LED on the rear of the bike, so I bought the Custom Dynamics kind of low profile brake light, they call it. That's a complete new brake light assembly. It's kind of sloped back, and put that on, and then they threw in the blinkers, and you can see the blinkers are red. And you can get this Custom Dynamics tail light with a red lens or the clear lens. I just got the red, and it's very, very bright, and I like that a lot. So that's what I got. I got the bike in Vivid Black with the 114 motor. It really didn't matter to me if I had the 107 or the 114, but to get the blacked out look, which I wanted in the 2020 model, you get the 114 cubic inch motor, which I guess having a little bit more power is never a bad thing. So one more thing that I got for the bike was this Kuryakin laydown license plate. It's a curved laydown license plate. Ordered it off of RevZilla. I think it's like $90. Not cheap. Pretty easy to put on. A little tip: just use the screws that come with the stock plate. But the stock license plate holder, your license plate sticking straight up, and this is a little bit lower profile. As you can see, it kind of matches the low profile light that I put on, and I just like the way it looks. Very, very, very nice. Let me start the bike up and just give you a quick listen to it. These are the stock pipes. I may put some slip-ons on at some point in the future, but I'm not really anxious to do that right away. It sounds decent to me. So that's it. The 2020 Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic in Vivid Black, 114 cubic inches. Bike had about 10 miles on it when I got it, and I bought it about 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday. It was a beautiful day. I put about 60 miles on it, and since then it's been cold and rainy. It's pretty nice today, but I haven't had a chance to put many miles on it. I'm still in that break-in period, so and I haven't opened it up. I told Stoney on the phone, I said, I'm almost afraid to open this thing up on the highway and see how fast it'll go. Probably scare the heck out of me. But that's it. Just a fine little walk around here on the bike. I love it. I'll do some videos on the road in the future and kind of take you through the decision-making process on how I decided that this was the bike for me. Some of the other bikes I test rode and I considered. But overall, given the type of riding I do, I think I made the right choice. From just the 60 miles or so I have on it, it handles great. I love it, and I can't wait to get it through this break-in period and get it out on the road. So that's a quick walk around. Hope everybody has a great weekend. This is George, your Ramble Man. So long, everybody.